Hello friends, so I'm back with another video on sociology optional subject for UPSC CSE mains examination, and in this video we are covering Max Weber and a sociological thinker and his theory of ideal type. So friend, please do these 3 hours and also comment in the video, like the video and subscribe to the channel and hit that red button below the video and do whatever you want to do with that button. So let's get started. So friend, in this video we are covering Max Weber and his theory of ideal types, and these are the theories of Max Weber for sociology optional UPSC CSE mains examination. And the theories are social action that we have already covered in last video, last to last video. In this video we are covering ideal types, and these three will be done later. So ideal type, so basically the concept of ideal type is considered as most distinguished contribution of MW, that means Max Weber, for the development of methodology of social sciences. And for him, the development of methodological devices is to study social phenomena which had a significant place in Weber writings. And if you see Weber writings, you will find he wanted to develop methodology for the studies of social phenomena, and he always believes that social sciences should not be dependent on natural sciences and for its methodology. So he emphasized that social science should have their own methodology of investigating social phenomena, and for that he proposed two methods. The first one is Verstehen method and the second one is ideal type method. And the Verstehen method is already dealt by me in the last video, and a question in 2011 is also came on this. And the word basically ideal is derived from the word idea and not the efficient, and not it means the efficient or the most suitable in its perception, but it is an idea or a mental construct. So he believed that any social phenomena is a very complex phenomena and it has multidimensional in nature. It involves infinite variables. So, and no methodology ever have been made in science which can explain all the infinite reasons of any social and physical phenomena. And even in natural science, some of the factors are highlighted or exaggerated, whereas others are left deliberately. He believes that social science should also not try to investigate all dimensions of the phenomena, rather it should try to highlight only some of the factors which can make it distinguished from the others. Weber also criticized historical method because it always emphasized on consequence and not the reasons. And Weber said that all wars look similar in its consequence, but its reasons and factors make it distinguished than others wars. He said to understand any phenomena, factors are more important than the consequence. For Weber, reasons are unique and consequences are general. And to understand social phenomena, Weber developed ideal type method, that is IT method. An ideal type can be defined as an analytical construct serves the investigator as measuring rod to access its similarities as well as its deviation in complete cases. Few characteristics of ideal types are is that it not derived from the word ideal, that means best or most suitable, rather than that the word idea, that is mental construct. It is used for comparative analysis between two or more than two social phenomena. Researcher identifies and exaggerates some factors deliberately and leaves the other factor. In this method, causes are more important than the consequence. So, according to Weber, the purpose of scientists is to arrive at conclusions which have universal validity. So, there are three kinds of method used in natural sciences for it, and these are the comparison, observation, and experimentations. And in Weber's, comparison is an act intended to establish an item of empirical knowledge about which one is uncertain. In comparison, some ideas, however, remain in backgrounds. In Weber's eyes, incompleteness is fundamental characteristic of modern sciences, an ideal type used for comparative analysis by simplifying the complexity of social realities. Weber identified three types of ideal types. The first one is ideal type of historical particulars, meaning historical phenomena which are unique or happens one in a history. For example, the rise of capitalism in West. Second one is ideal type which represent abstract element of a social reality, for example feudalism and bureaucracy. Bureaucracy is a theory by Max Weber which we'll later study in the other videos. The third one is different economic orientation or construction of a particular kind of behavior of different group or communities. So then Lewis Kozer said that the ideal type exaggerates some factors, but it has the capability of understanding the reality in scientific manner. Then there is also criticism to this theory, and Simpson believes that it is an abstract methodology because it is a mental construct which cannot offer scientific conclusion. Man or the researcher, there is a outcome of their background, and whenever a man or researcher do the study of society, and then the conclusion he will arrive will be affected by their background, culture, construct and values, and it's very difficult to free from the supposition. Hence value neutrality is not possible. Exaggerations, deliberations, etc. always leads to abstract conclusion, and it is more around the reality than exact reality. So now the final conclusion we have to see is that Max Weber wanted to free social sciences from dependency on natural science over methodologies. He believes that the method of natural science cannot be applicable on social science, and in that process he offered two methods, that is Western and ideal type. Now critics questions the scientific credential of ideal type, but Weber himself presented two comparative study or theory, that is through IT method, and these are the comparative study of authority, and the second one is comparative study of religion. And these two theories keep high value in the history of social science and is still considered as valuable theory, which proves that ideal type method have a potential of identifying social phenomena and conclude in a comparative manner. And then Schultz and Finch, in their book on Max Weber on the methodology of social sciences, have wrote that ideal type have all the potential to study social phenomena in scientific manner. Friend, it is this word is ideal. Sorry for the writing mistake. And thank you for watching this video, and if you have any doubt, please write in the comment sections. Thank you for watching, and please do triage or also comment, like the video, and don't forget to subscribe, and it will really motivate to continue this course. Thank you.